Alright guys, welcome back to JForce Gaming, and today I'm gonna show you guys how you guys can sound like a little girl.
Hi guys, I'm a little girl, and what I like to do is my favorite hobby is just to cycle, walk, and play computer games.
Or you can probably sound like, the current president of the United States, Donald Trump.
Singapore is a great country. Let's make Singapore the best country in the world. I love Singapore and I will visit Singapore one day.
Sounds pretty amazing, right? How about sounds like 𝖩.𝖥, the current top grossing movie currently right now in 2025, 𝖩.𝖥. If you guys have watched the movie, alright, you can also even sound like her.
Hi guys, I'm 𝖩.𝖥。你好，我是𝖩.𝖥。现在要来混乱了。
I mean, because she's Chinese, so I speak in some Chinese. Okay, so yeah, you can sound like any character you want in real time. All right, and how do I do that? Well, it is with the help of this software right here. So this is the EaseUS, all right, real-time AI voice changer. So this thing is really amazing. I've used this voice changer especially in games where I used to throw my teammates. Especially I love to play CS. You guys love to play CS, and I always change to a girl voice, and there's a lot of girls voices that I'm going to show you, so you can find one that suits you the best, alright, and sounds the best, alright, and you can use it to prank your teammates. So me as an e-gamer girl, most of the time, where you make a mistake or you request for a gun or anything, alright, they are more prone to forgiving you and giving in to you. So it's really awesome to change your persona online. So this is really amazing, especially you can use this in other places as well. If you are like attending a Zoom meeting, or you are like in a Discord call with your friends or anyone else or your group mates, all right, you guys can change voice and prank them and scare them, and in a lot of games as well. Now recently the most popular game, the Repo game, you can use that if you want to play with your friend. You can change different sound effect, and it's really, really awesome. And the best part is it's doing in real time, which with a very, very little input delay, which I love about this. And it sounds so real and so accurate that I don't know what you guys cannot do on it. All right, there's so many things you can do, and it's really, really unlimited. So right now I'm gonna just go ahead and show you guys the software itself and what are the sound effect it has, and etc. all the features it has. And yeah, it's really, really cool. So let me just take you through it. So let's go. Alright, so this is the voice changer itself. Alright, and as you guys can see, they have a lot of voice. The previous voice I was using, you guys can see 𝖩.𝖥, the Donald Trump one, and I was using this cute girl. So they have a lot of girls. So if you're a guy, you want to sound like a girl, there's a lot of girls for you to choose from. Or if you're a girl and you want to sound like a guy, there's also a lot of guys for you to choose from as well. They even have like anime girls. If you want to sound like an certain anime you watch before, you want to sound like them, you can certainly do that. Right, they have a lot. They even have Rick and Morty. I haven't showed the Morty ones for you guys, so let me just demonstrate to you the Morty one. So I just need to click on Morty. Then after that, I just need to click on Enable Voice Changer. So once I click on that,
What episode I'm Morty? Where's my break? Let's go interdimensional space travel. Let's go. Oh, jeez.
oh yeah, you can even sound like Morty. I think for me, it doesn't sound very much like Morty because for my own voice, my pitch is a bit high. Sorry, not high. My pitch is a bit low, so it sounds more like 𝖩. But if your pitch is slightly higher, I think your Morty will sound perfect. So you have to find like the character that suits your own pitch well as well. So your voice, your pitch, or you can also adjust it if you can tune it. You can also tune tune the volume. You can tune the pitch as well, or you can add certain sound effect to it behind the voice changer itself. Or you can adjust the sound volume for the sound effect, or I can add a special keybind to it. Alright, so yeah, so like probably if you're in game, you don't want to alternate tab out and just manually switch to the character you want. If you know like a keybind for probably like probably if I put like numpad 1, every time if I want to if you want to, probably if I'm using if I go back to the girl voice, okay, so I'm using a girl voice now. Let me just enable the voice changer.
Alright, so now I'm a girl. So if I want to immediately switch my voice, I just need to click on the numpad 1.
It will automatically switch to Morty, so it is that easy to use.
So you guys can see with the keybind is really useful. So you can use the keybind to toggle on and off voice changer in game, so you don't have to alternate tab out, so you can just control it from your keyboard itself. So yeah, they have a lot of characters for you to choose from. You guys can see the amount of characters here. Alright, you guys can see. Alright, they have like Hillary Clinton, the past US presidents. Alright, some sports player. They will have a new jet. I think this one was the Valorant one. Yeah, so they have Valorant games character as well. So if you want to change them as well, you can. Alright, they also have a lot of like categorized in like different humans. Alright, so if you want a human one, you guys can like have certain male voice, girl's voice, or more human voice. They have robots as well. They have game voice. Alright, they have a lot. You can see all very categorized. They have horror. If you're into horror, you want to sound like a demon, sound like a devil, a ghost, you can certainly do that as well. If you want cutish, you can sound like a cartoon. Alright, they have so many for you. You can make your voice sound more manly, sound more girly. You can also do that as well. You can do this on this. So they have a lot of this. But why is only this one labeled AI? So the one that is labeled AI, alright, they make it sound more realistic. So it's with the help of AI to make your voice sound more realistic and sound more natural sounding compared to more robotic voice. If you were to use like other one that is not under AI, alright, it will still change your voice, but some of them might not really sound very natural. So if you want the best sounding, the most natural sounding one, you guys should definitely use the AI one. But if the AI doesn't have the character or the cartoon character you want, you guys can choose other one, and you can listen to yourself. You find that you hear that it's okay, sounds great, you can definitely use that. So yeah, but with the AI one, you will make it sound even better. That's for sure. Alright, but you have to download the AI component. I think it's really awesome. You guys can heard from a previous voice changer, and it's really fast, and the latency is really low. So the moment I speak to my mic, about like less than half a second to 1 second before start changing your voice. So it's really fast. Alright, some of the voice changer I use is probably going to delay about 2 to 3 seconds delay. I've used before, and I think I've demonstrated before. Alright, so yeah, some of voice changer the delay is very long, but this one is really fast, which is awesome. Alright, not only that, they also have soundboard as well. So yeah, you can use this as a soundboard, and you can bind a key to your keyboard. So you don't need to buy those like Elgato Stream Deck or any other like soundboard, alright, like physical soundboard that you need to buy like $100 to $200. You can basically turn your keyboard, or you can add in an extra keyboard, alright, and use that keyboard as a keybind, and you can bind all the sound effect to it. So now you don't even need to spend unnecessary money just to get a soundboard, alright, a professional soundboard. You can use this using keybind. So you can bind it to one of the keys on the keyboard, and every time when you press that key, it will play the sound effect. So it's pretty awesome. So I think I've downloaded a few. We have the funny sound one, and download this one so you guys can hear. Yeah, you have this sound. You can download some other sound as well. You can have the shutdown. Alright, you can play that shutdown. I have anime as well, Pikachu. Yeah, you can do that as well. So you have different soundboard. Ooh. Yeah, so basically so basically you can have a lot of soundboards, alright, sound effects, all this, alright, and yeah, it can be really amazing if you, let's say, if you're live streaming, or probably you're recording a video. Instead of adding it in pre-production, you can add it when you're recording the video. So you can add in a sound effect when you're recording the video, so you don't have to edit it. Save you a lot of job when you're editing the video, so it can save you a lot of time as well. And especially live streaming, it will make your live stream sounds more lively, sounds way better, and sounds more engaging. So you can have like favorite sound effect right at the start. So maybe if you hit like a really good kill streak, or you hit a really awesome trick shot, and you just like press one keybind to play the sound effect, like, oh wow, or trick shot 360 or something like that. Alright, you guys can play it right on the spot, so it gives your audience more like engaged and more entertaining. So they have a lot of, here you can see over here, they have movies, alright, they have music sound effect as well, alright, and they have Halloween theme, they have Marrow if you're a fan of Marrows, alright, they have animes, they have Trump sound effect as well, alright. I mean, if you guys love Trump, all right, they have a lot of Trump in China.
China.
Alright, so if you have like some maybe friends from China or what, you can just play this sound effect. It's really fun. Alright, you have memes as well. I think this is mostly are used as now. Alright, yeah, so you can have a lot of sound effect. You can also add in your own sound effect, create your own category for your own favorite sound effect as well. Alright, you can import your own sound effect. So if you have a sound effect you want to import, you can import it in. So you can add on your customized sound effect. So this can the amount of sound effect you can add is really unlimited compared to a soundboard where there is only a certain limit amount of sound effect that you can use. Alright, but on a keyboard there's like 128 keys, so you have 128 different sound effects as long as you know where the sound effect is on the keyboard itself. Alright, they also have this voice changer. So basically, alright, you can upload an audio file or you can record directly on the spot itself.
And you will change your voice directly. So if you don't want to use a live voice changer, you can use this to convert any audio file into a changed voice. So if you have a female recording of a female speaker and you want to change your male voice, you can use this as well.
Alright, and they have a lot of settings here.
Let me just go back here because I can hear myself. Okay, but you can adjust different settings. You can adjust the EQ, all this, the pitch, and straighting.
So basically, you can create your own voice using the voice laboratory. So you can create your own voice, adjust your own pitch. You can adjust the reverb, all this. You can create your own voice that you like. So you can play around with it and have fun with it. Alright, so there's no voice here you have, or you can just play around with it. So yeah, it's really awesome, and I love it that it's real time and with very little latency, so that I can actually change my voice real time, and so people won't think that I'm a bot because I'm responding directly to what they are asking. So you'll sound more realistic, more lively, especially the AI one. So highly recommend you guys to check out this one. Alright, let me just play the Hasumiku one for you guys to hear for one last time. Alright, different AI one. Alright, so if you want like certain voices, you just need to click on the download button, you'll download it. Alright, it's downloaded. So let me just click to this one.
So yeah, yes, I know I sound like Hasumiku. Do I sound like Hasumiku? I don't think so. Right.
Why don't I sound like Hasumiku? It's because, like I say, my voice is very deep. Alright, so I have a very low pitch, and when I change to a girl voice, it doesn't really sound very natural, okay? Because I have a naturally deep voice, like, oh my. So yeah, but if you don't have much of a deep voice like me, alright, you guys can certainly use of the girl voices. If you have a deep voice, you guys can experiment around with a lot of different girl voices, guys voices as well, to find one, like I say, to find one that suits you really good, and you can just favorite it, and every time or you bind it to the keys, or every time you want to switch, just switch instantly. Alright, and this thing doesn't really take out a lot of your processing power as well, so you don't have to worry about it being too heavy on your CPU, but there's certainly a minimum requirements on the system that you're on. But all in all, alright, it basically works on any systems. Alright, so yeah, pretty awesome. Alright, guys, go ahead and play around with it, try around with it, and have fun online on your online games, or have fun with your friends as well. So yeah, if you guys want to check out this, alright, EaseUS real-time AI voice changer, you guys can check out the first link in the video description down below. Alright, and start changing your voice now. So it's really incredible, and with just a click of a button, you can change your voice in real time, and you can mute your mic, you can listen to yourself, or within the software itself. And I love the keybinds itself. It makes it very easy to change my voice instantly without the need to alternate tab and switch out. So it's really awesome, and I love that they include other features as well. So not only getting the sound changer, the voice changer, you're also getting a soundboard. You are getting like a real an actual voice changing of the audio itself, and you guys can also make your own voices. So I think it's really incredible that they added all these features included as well, for one whole package. So if you guys want to check out this software itself, you guys can check out the first link in the video description down below and go ahead and check it out for yourself. So that's all for today, guys. If I did this video really interesting and really helpful to help you change your voice, you guys can let me know in the comment section as well. And without further ado, this is 𝖩force Gaming, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
I don't wanna cry.